Welcome, and thank you for joining me to learn a little bit more about releasing negativity by using an inner fire ceremony. So, the inner fire ceremony is essentially a visualization that will help you release the stressful events of the day. So, we understand that accumulation of negativity can lead to further negative health outcomes such as depression. So it's important we learn techniques to be able to release the day's events. This is just a simple technique that doesn't take long to do, and it basically requires you to be comfortable, nice and relaxed before you go to sleep. And then we'll go through the visualization with you. So just a couple of tips and techniques before we get onto the visualization. One is to try and get the body in a nice, restful, and relaxed state. So, the techniques that have been previously used on the card are most helpful. So, if we can look at tense and relax, releasing tension, if we can use some concentration techniques, so some even count breathing, and then even a mindfulness technique, all of which only take a couple of minutes to do. By the time we get to this technique, we should be in a good position. So again, all of these techniques involve focus of an uplifted gaze. And once we get an uplifted gaze, it's just about visualizing a fire. And the more involved in the visualization of the fire, the better the outcome. So really try and, not just see the fire, try and smell the fire, try and hear the fire, the popping and crackling as the twigs or timber or start burning. Start feeling and watching the fire against your face. Often feel the glow and warmth of the fire, and then watch the fire in its entirety. So watch the fire from the base and where the heat is changing the solid forms of the timber inside of it to evolving and becoming a gas and being released into the air. So once you've got a beautiful visualization and you can see those things, we then, anything that crosses our mind, particularly from the day that has been stressful, any worries, any fears, any negative interactions, we try and place in that fire. And then as the fire burns those up, you'll actually feel them release into the atmosphere, similar to what a fire does. It's quite a unique technique. You'll, if you try and do it and get into the habit of doing it every night before you go to sleep, the benefits will be that you start releasing those days and events without having to talk them, without having to write them down. You'll actually start seeing them burn up and disappear into the sky. So hopefully this technique, if you get into the habit of doing it, will become quite useful. Start creating a positive morning when you wake up, because sleep is not only useful for rejuvenating the body, but also rejuvenating the mind. So bringing less negativity into it before you go will help you sleep well and feel well. Joy to you.